GearNetwork.com.
This is a Gear Network production. It's time for the Turnbuckle Talk Radio with Pat G and Gabriel Soul. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the studio, here's Gabriel Soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another TTRP interview.
Oh my god.
Really?
Why am I back here?
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to fucking figure out.
Jesus.
You came, you left, you came back?
You just finished your stupid intro.
There's no intro in the interview.
Wait, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Mr. Gabriel Soul.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Anthony Nicometti.
Anthony Gaines! For the love of God, if I have to sit through another one of your laptop Walmart microphone podcasts with you calling me by my last name, I'm a cyclone punch ya.
The microphone actually looks pretty good.
I was going to actually stop that because we were going to take it out, but since we're going to go continue on with it now.
Do it again, and this time a little better.
Mr. Gaines, I truly apologize. Thank you for joining us. You are joined with two other of your friends. Can you please introduce yourself, gentlemen?
Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that didn't hear the first time, my name is Anthony Gaines, and I am one half of the best thing to happen to this area of tag team wrestling, the Homewreckers. And aside me is my esteemed tag team partner,
Jet Rebel, that's me. How are you doing?
Jet Rebel, who's much nicer than I.
Yeah.
And across from me is my inebriated favorite Rochester brother, our life coach, I should say, Johnathan Ashe. John, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. And not inebriated yet.
Getting there.
Oh wait, I have a question. You can swear on this?
Yes. This is the podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
this isn't radio. This isn't federal guidelines. We are podcasters.
This isn't WBNY.
This is not WBNY.
No, I don't swear.
My apple, you don't.
My asshole.
But ladies and gentlemen, we are welcomed and joined, should I say, not welcomed, but joined by Anthony Gaines. He was one of the TTR's, original radio DJs with us.
Well, I'd say I'd miss it, but Mama didn't raise a liar, so so let's just keep moving.
It's okay. So, Homewreckers. Wow. I mean, thank you for joining us. Previously, before we actually started the interview, Mr. Johnathan Ashe did mention that he got a lot of offers from a lot of different podcasts.
We certainly did. Military Press podcast reached out to us. WAP, what's that stand for? Wrestling is something. Some guy in Canada runs it. He's a good dude, but and Colt Cabana reached out. We said no for obvious reasons. Nobody wants a WWE jobber reject. So of course he went to the man that lost to Anthony Gaines, RJ City. So now here we are on Turnbuckle Talk, hosted by the Gear Network. And again, I'd say we're happy, but mother, darling woman she is.
Well, let's start this interview off. So, with you two, Anthony Gaines and Mr. Jet Rebel, being newer to the wrestling business in this area, I'm going to turn my attention to Mr. Johnathan Ashe.
Oh, yeah. Life coach.
Mr. Johnathan Ashe, how did you align yourself with these two guys? I mean, you've been in the business for quite some time. You were in the business before I started, and I just hit 7 years yesterday. Bam! So you've been in business for 7 years.
Where is the time?
I know, right?
You blink, next thing you know, one cyclone punch into your 40s.
Is that a joke on me because I'm 40?
Yes. Well, you are older than me.
I am 40, yes.
What are you, come to the hammerheads? The elephant in the room could have seen that.
I hate you so much.
I don't blame you.
Question to Johnathan Ashe, please.
Yes, sir. I'm going to let him talk.
Well, as you know, I've been in the business 14 years. Going on 14 years. And in those 14 years, I've seen young talent come and go. I've also seen the established guard, if you will, guys that have been in the business 14 years, the last 14 years, and they've been at the top the entire 14 years. So I see that, and I ask myself, what's going on here? Why are the same guys on the top? Why are the young guys? Why can't they grab that brass ring? Why can't they?
Sometimes they're just saying a brass ring.
Exactly.
I'm gonna look at Adam Noah. So we're going to continue. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm a target soft pretzel in terms of saltiness.
So my first indie show was a BCW show in August 2002.
BCW.
Oh, we can go on and on about BCW.
Oh, we can.
Let's let that for another time. And the people that were main eventing that show are still main eventing indie wrestling nowadays. It's still the same old guard. What is going on here? They're all okay. They're all old. Exactly. Not as old as you. But I sit back and I hear people talking about grabbing that brass ring. I hear about the young kids need to step up. How are they going to step up if they don't get the chance?
Right.
So you know what? The latest crop of talent that have come through the last 2 years, some of the best talent we've seen in quite some time.
Y'all can't see right now, but I am bowing. Lord, I am praying. Thank you for the recognition that I finally deserve. But carry on.
Okay.
Some of the best that this area has ever seen. So I've taken upon myself to actually take an active role to help them achieve that greatness, to actually grab that brass ring.
Okay.
That should be like, you know what? A 6-man scramble, a pre-show battle royal, that's not going to help these guys.
Right.
That's not going to help them get over with the fans. That's not going to help them achieve greatness in this business. And you need to take it. You need to be political. You need to do what you have to do to take it. And that's why I'm here, to help them, to guide them from my 14 years of experience, to take it where we need to go, where they need to go.
Take it deep.
We take it deep,
Too soon?
You know, to build off that, I remember being very, very early, and I just hit the 3-year mark. I remember being very early into my career, and Johnathan always reaching out to me. I like to think that he's seen something special in me, but up until recently, he didn't really build the bridge that he did, offer the hand to the sinking ship that was the Titanic of our career. Like we said, pre-show battle royals, scrambles, great and all. Thank you for the opportunity, but it really wasn't building us up to be the superstars or leading us into taking the brass ring in the next generation. But Johnathan definitely helped us in that regard. More or less when IWF, this incarnation of IWF definitely came about when me and Jet Rebel decided to form ourselves as a tag team after training together for 2.5 years, developing a friendship up and down the roads, multiple states, hours and hours of driving, a car and a half later, Adam Nowak later, little purple and gold later, if you catch my drift. Yeah, but it's definitely something that we are very, very grateful for, and I can't stress that enough. Definitely not something we're going to take for granted, because to be perfectly honest, what match was it in? It was the Homewreckers versus Team Battle Arts of Dustin Quicksilver and Carew. Carew is the Battle Arts World Heavyweight Champion.
In Canada.
In Canada, trained by Hornet and Santino Morello. That's some pedigree.
That's awesome.
Kicks my ass. But unbeknownst to us, Johnathan Ashe actually ran out as we were about to lose the match, and built that bridge, so to speak, offered that helping hand, guiding us to victory. And a friendship, or rather a mentorship, has blossomed from there on out. We slapped the label on him of life coach, and we really can't stress that enough, because whenever we have a conundrum, whenever we have a problem, we go to Johnathan, and he guides us in the right direction. And we are sitting under the tree of Western New York wrestling knowledge, under his tutelage, and again, forever grateful for that.
Yeah, I'm blushing.
Well, I mean, you should.
You're just drunk.
You know what?
And drunk as well. But you know, I've pretty much seen it all in Western New York wrestling. And
and I was just ready to say that. And before I do say that, white people do blush when they get drunk. They get all flush and red.
I know I do.
Yeah, but that's a white people thing. But yeah, Johnathan Ashe has touched yes, that was a race comment.
What do you do? Get ashy when you drink?
No.
Did that?
That's across the line. That's across the line. Damn it.
There's cocoa butter.
Actually, A&D ointment.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
I need some of that later. I got that 2 appointment on Tuesday.
Exactly. I got you. But Johnathan Ashe has touched every single wrestling company in Western New York.
It's true.
Every single one. I mean, he's been around. I mean, you guys have, when you've selected a life coach, you've selected greatness. In all honesty.
He selected us.
You know, with Johnathan Ashe, you know, there's people that like him, people that don't like him. But you can't deny the fact that he knows his shit.
He does.
You can't deny the fact that Johnathan Ashe knows what he's talking about when it comes to wrestling. You know, when it comes to what he does best behind the curtain, when it comes to what he does best in front of the camera. You know, he's one of the vets that you definitely want to learn from. So it's good that he is teaching you guys. But where do you see yourself? Because Johnathan isn't going to be there forever.
Well, don't say that.
I mean, it's true.
He's a young man in his 20s.
It's true.
Exactly. I'm only 24.
You're 24? How the hell? Wait. One carried over. That's not true. Anyway, we'll leave it alone. We'll leave it alone. I'm not even going to continue.
You know, to keep the topic on Johnathan, there are not many people in this area that have been in the same ring as Chris Hero and the Dudley Boys and Kevin Owens and let's name a few more. AJ Styles, the Young Bucks, Pepper Parks, Sean Carr. The list can go on. I'm going to end it with JD Love because, hey, a little rub in the right direction never got me anywhere. Let's be honest. It never really got me anywhere.
I feel like I became an alcoholic.
Well, right. And I had a drinking partner like
Jimmy Olsen, Brody Lee.
Jimmy Olsen, Luke Harper, Brody Lee. You know, the list goes on and on.
Who?
And the list just stopped.
Who Trip ever beat, though?
Did I? Never mind. Go ahead.
Bad taste in my mouth. But anyways.
Go ahead.
But anyways, where Johnathan Ashe is not going to be there forever. What kind of statement is that? Johnathan Ashe is going to be there for as long as he sees growth, opportunity, and talent in the Homewreckers.
Okay.
And maybe not even in the Homewreckers as a whole, as Jet Rebel, as Anthony Gaines. As long as he sees something in us, Johnathan Ashe is going to be around.
Okay.
And look, we've got talent leaking out of our ears, so he's not going anywhere.
That's actually an eargasm because you hear my voice.
I hate you.
Yeah. So, Mr. Jet Rebel, the quiet one.
I'm very quiet.
Tell me a little bit about yourself. How long have you been wrestling?
I've only been wrestling about 2 years, and I kind of always went around with Anthony. Being able to become friends with him has been really eye-opening in the fact that, you know, he always wants the best for me, and now being along with Johnathan Ashe, he always wants the best for us, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So before this interview actually started, you were telling me how you didn't like your partner. Tell me a little bit about that.
What do you mean?
You were telling me how you didn't like Anthony Gaines.
No, I love it.
Really?
He eats all my food, but I love it.
Really? Because you were telling me how you didn't like how he eats your pizza.
My pizza is, well, my pizza, because, like, I get the mushrooms. He doesn't like the mushrooms. Yeah, see, he doesn't like the mushrooms. That's
you put a mushroom on a pizza, you bet your ass I ain't saying.
Of course I'm not eating my pizza. I get the mushrooms. He's not the mushroom man.
No, I'm joking. I'm just trying to start some shit.
No, of course.
You know.
We're good.
But, so, tell me a little bit about what's going on coming up for you guys for the Homewreckers.
In the distant future, the Homewreckers we're around a lot more than just Brockport and Olean and Pennsylvania. We are literally taking over the Western New York population scene. We are the number one contenders for the Pro Wrestling Rampage Tag Team Championships. We are the number one contenders for the Valley Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championships. And we are soon to be the number one contenders, but let's skip over that. We are soon to be the next reigning and defending IWF Tag Team Champions. So you can't really sit there and ask what's next.
Now, that's a good statement that you just said there, that you're going to be the new IWF Tag Team Champions. Because there's a tag team that's in IWF who I know personally, who I've seen work personally, who I know can put an ass whooping on people.
Because it's Ryan Cassidy, isn't it?
You've been in the ring. I've been in the ring with guys.
They took care of them.
I mean, I have whooped their ass. They put a whooping on me too. But that team that I'm referring to is the Indy Card Mafia.
Oh, so let me put on my suit jacket here and let me take y'all the history class.
Okay.
Last IWF show, we went out there to make a statement because, of course, management can't find an opponent for us. So what are we going to do? We're going to go out there. We're going to demand the best talent. And let's face it, in the area of Western New York, there are so many good tag teams beneath us. Of course, we're at the top beneath us. We're talking about the classics. We're talking about... who else has come through here? The Extreme Rednecks.
Knockout Gang has come through.
The Knockout Gang of Jamar Justice and Gabriel Soul.
Yeah.
Team 420 of Hellcat and Chip Stetson. The list can go on and on and on. All we wanted was a little piece of that talent. We wanted to prove ourselves, as any good wrestlers would. Why Eric Emanon decided by himself, mind you, because Thomas Brewington was nowhere to be found. And I don't know about you, partner, but I don't go anywhere without you.
Well, of course.
You don't go anywhere without me. That's what tag teams do. Where was Thomas Brewington? Where was Cassius Kutcher?
Yeah.
And Lord knows Mirage isn't going to wear the pants in that relationship and step up on the apron. No.
Wouldn't she take... never mind. Go ahead.
Are you insinuating that she doesn't wear pants?
Listen, I didn't insinuate anything. My statement was not finished. I'm going to let you...
That's not Chinese on your breath. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. But I digress. Eric Emanon came out solo and he said, I'm not going to sit here and let you talk about my friends and family and my sponsor. Which, by the way, I hate the J-turns. God, do I hate them. And it was an honest mistake because I was talking directly to them and I said, why would you just sit there and let somebody dump a garbage can on your merch table? But it wasn't a garbage can. It was actually the Indy Card Mafia merch along with J-turn merch. Could have fooled me, though. That's not the cataracts this time around. But Eric Emanon came out and he said, you're not going to talk about my friends and family. You're not going to talk about my $4 shirts. No! I'm going to sit here and I'm going to take a stand in my hometown. But with who? So he brings out Super Beast, a Rochester native and veteran all alike. Still the reigning and defending, and I know we keep coming back to this Pier 6 Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion.
It's been like 950 days.
He's undefeeted.
He is undefeated.
He is undefeated. He is unfreaking defeated.
Undefeated reigns in Western New York Wrestling.
Right, so
we'll get there.
Go back and look at the footage. I was startled. Jet Rebel, startled, appalled at this massive man in front of us. But at the end of the day, Eric Emanon needed what all the women in the crowd of IWF needed, and that is Plan B. Hey, boom! We have Super Beast in our back pocket. We have IWF in the palm of our hands. So now you can call this a day of reckoning, and you can call this a formation of a club of sorts. the Homewreckers Super Beast, Johnathan Ashe, are looking to take over IWF for everything that it stands for. We don't know what it stands for, but we're not standing for it. That's for sure. IWF is ours, and we're going to take it. And now I hear Eric wants to, oh, Thomas is back. Oh, Cassius is back. Oh, Mirage is still there. So what? Fight us. These monos. So let me take this opportunity. I know I'm taking a whole lot of airtime here, but
You're good. This is your interview. You do what you want to do.
I do anyways.
True.
Allow me to take this opportunity. Indy Card Mafia, Thomas Burrington, Eric Emanon, Mirage, Cassius Kutcher, and anybody else you can pull off of the sinking ship that is OSPW.
Ooh.
Bring whoever you want. It doesn't have to be a numbers game. It really, really doesn't. We can make this 4-on-4. We can make this 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, 5-on-5. It doesn't matter. Eric, we're putting the ball in your court. You can do whatever you want. And as far as your little gang of Michael Skyro, Sky Sunshine, Michael Christopher, whatever he goes by nowadays, and Terrell Kenneth. Well, we had an answer for that too, didn't we?
Man, yes we do.
We got Niagara Falls' most dangerous man, Vince Valor.
Vince Valor. The most dangerous man from Niagara Falls?
Yes.
But I thought Rashad Evans was the most dangerous man from Niagara Falls.
Open your eyes. I once saw Vince Valor punk out Rashad Evans on the street. Ran crying. Trail of piss.
Really?
You calling him a liar?
I'm not calling anybody a
Well,
liar.
I'm calling you for dinner.
But you already told me though. Hold on a second. Wait, call me for dinner. Don't call me for something else.
But Invincible Vince Valor on one side and Mr. 450 himself, Jay Flyer, are here to just add to the numbers game. Because again, we have a plan C, D, E, F, G, Z. We're working on the ones in between H and Z.
I got you. Okay.
But that's enough to start.
So you got Jet Rebel.
That's me.
Anthony Gaines.
Yes, sir.
Mr. 450 himself, Jay Flyer.
That's 3.
Super Beast.
4.
And the most dangerous man in Niagara Falls, Vince Valor.
5.
And of course,
And the brain trust himself, Johnathan Ashe.
Of course, that's right.
Can I join you guys? I mean, that shit sounds amazing right now. I mean, you guys need a black guy.
I know
Yeah, so I was just going to mention
Not so much.
We took the worry of action.
In case the Homewreckers ever get a documentary, like our life story ever gets formed into a movie, we do need a black guy to die first. So
You
please,
do need a black guy.
to die first. So
Wait,
please,
hold on, wait.
So feel free to join the cast. But we are a little full right now. I really do wish you would have hopped on the train before, you started being a bandwagoner and just following us. But don't worry, maybe someday we'll have
Listen, in all honesty,
not to sound like every promoter ever, but give it time and we'll have something for you.
let me stop you there and correct you. I've always been a Homewrecker fan. Always have been. I mean,
I don't see him wearing our shirts.
That's right.
well, because I haven't seen you guys to get a shirt. I mean, Anthony,
You see us right now.
Mr. And I, before the interview actually started, I said I didn't get one.
it's true he did. It's true.
Yeah.
You can tell me.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab you one right out of the car.
Mr. Gaines,
Got the money right now?
I got credit card.
Take credit! I don't take credit!
Actually, I do have credit. I do.
As you were saying.
Mr. Gaines, you actually purchased the Gabriel Soul shirt for me. So I have to return the favor of getting a Homewreckers shirt.
That's right.
I am a Homewreckers fan. I am an Anthony Gaines fan as well. J-Rob, you got your check?
He's the reason why you guys had an interview. He wanted an interview on record.
You want to be interviewed?
Exactly.
He's a man.
Everything aside, Gabriel Soul, you are one of my favorite people in this area. I honestly, I can clown you as much as I want to, but I have to admit that.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Who do you take in this feud? Do you take us or the Indy Card Mafia?
That's a good one. See, and the reason I'm going to pick you guys. And not because you guys are standing in front of me, not because I already told you guys I'm a fan. I'm picking you guys statistically because I've already tested Eric Emanon's jaw, got knocked out. I already tested Thomas Burlington's jaw. Got knocked out. I already tested Cassius Kutcher. Beat him. So those three guys I've already beaten. So, not saying that they're underneath me. Well, they are. But still in all, I know that you guys are younger talent. You're hungry. You're faster. You've got more agility. You got more endurance. I definitely feel as though you guys are going to be able to put an end to their Indy Card Mafia uprising, shall I say.
And they also have the numbers.
They have numbers too.
Because you count the members, it's 6 against 3.
I mean, they do have the unlikely pairing of the odd couple of Michael Skyros and Terrell Kenneth, but who did they ever beat? Who did they ever beat? Actually, I did, in the very same show that we started our our takeover.
Isn't Terrell Kenneth the baby Jeremiah Bradley?
No. That's a loaded question.
Isn't he the wannabe Roscoe Black?
You know what? I've never seen them in the same ring at the same time.
That's true.
No, Roscoe Black is good people.
I don't
know about Terrell Kenneth.
Roscoe Black is
I can ask a few fans of BCW that say that Roscoe Black is not good people. I was in the crowd at those times. I know that.
Listen.
Hey,
we don't have to go.
If I'm in a bar fight, Roscoe Black,
oh no doubt,
and Bobby Sapphire,
oh no doubt.
I don't know.
I got my back.
I don't know. I would take Jeremiah Bradley or Roscoe Black, and the reason why is because I've seen Jeremiah Bradley smack the cow shit out of a fan. Cow shit out of a fan.
The fan's not a cow, but
the fan obviously deserved it.
He was big as a cow.
Hit him so hard.
Roscoe Black has a more focused hatred towards anybody that's in the squared.
Bobby Sapphire I don't freaking like. He's a punk ass. He punched me in the face on the SW show. I didn't deserve. Maybe I did. I was talking trash to him.
Yeah.
And he punched me right in the face.
Exactly. If you deserve it.
Yeah. He punched me right in the face.
Well, the shoe fits.
I mean, and I was a fan at the time. Why I paid my damn ticket? Punch me in the damn face. But I digress. But yeah. So Terrell Kenneth, I don't see him doing anything against you guys.
Do you really keep your eye? Like, I'm a very realistic man here. Do you keep your eyes on the IWF product? And you should have seen that Terrell Kenneth honestly had a very, very well-deserved victory over Dewey Murray. We've beaten Terrell Kenneth. That's just the bottom line of it. Michael Skyros is the wild card here.
No. I know Michael Skyros. All right, 25. I was there for his first match. I followed his career.
Again, Johnathan Ashe coming in.
Exactly. Coming in with the clutch.
Right.
Always does.
A chest of knowledge. Where we lack in knowing somebody, here's the community chest.
I know it.
Exactly, and that's the thing.
But I know Michael Skyros. And he can talk about how much he can lift, but he can't block a 450. All right. Let's be honest.
That's a fine point.
He can't block a Jake Fire.
And that's my thing, though. And you see, you guys have the speed, the endurance, the youth. You guys got all of that. But if there is a situation that you guys can't get out of, you have the key that's in Zelda, the master key. You have Johnathan Ashe that can tell you the ins and outs of this person that's in the business.
That's right.
Like, if you guys are going up against me, Johnathan Ashe can tell you everything about me. Guaranteed.
I know. And it's great.
Go for his knee.
You see? Well,
don't go for mine.
Exactly.
I'm healthy, so we're all good here.
You know, but that's the thing, though. So you guys, we guys have a super advantage.
We've thought 15 steps ahead.
Yeah.
We've put ourselves in a position where you can come at us at any direction, and we still can't be beat. And it's awesome. It's a wonderful feeling to know that we are untouchable and still not getting the recognition we deserve. And for that, people are going to get hurt.
Wow. All right. So, Homewreckers, this is your time right now to shine again, because you've been shining on this whole interview. I kind of like this interview. This is one of the top echelon interviews.
Well, thank you.
This is where we shine. Guys, tell me where you can be booked at, where you want to be at, where you can be seen at, where people can find you at on media, email, all that good stuff.
Within the next few months, we will be located at Empire State Wrestling in North Tonawanda, New York, Southern Tier Wrestling in Little Celeron, New York, Pro Wrestling Rampage in Erie, Pennsylvania. Valley Wrestling Federation in New Eagle, Pennsylvania.
We got Excite Wrestling coming.
Excite Wrestling, July 30th in Binghamton, New York, featuring John Morrison. Where else are we? IWF, of course, in Brockport, New York. So we're pretty hard to miss in the area, to say the least. The list goes on and on. We will definitely become your favorite tag team, whether you want to clap your hands or spit in our direction. At the end of the day, you're going to learn to love us.
Okay.
We're a tough pill to swallow, but it gets down.
Yeah. Facebook?
It's a suppository. Nobody's
Facebook?
party. Right?
Nobody. It's our party. No one's invited.
That's true.
It's like the golden ticket.
Except for
But there are none. There are none. Okay. No. Facebook, we each have our individual Facebook pages. Mine is Anthony Gaines Pro, Facebook.com/Anthony Gaines Pro, Jet Rebel.
It's just Jet Rebel Pro, same as yours.
Well, how ironic.
I know.
You can buy...
Always on the same page.
You can buy the official Homewreckers merchandise, the official black and purple Gildan Drinker Fight t-shirt for the low price of $20 at any of our shows, or hit us up on Facebook and we do free shipping as well. The Anthony Gaines and Jet Rebel wristbands, also available. We're working on getting Anthony Gaines and Jet Rebel Homewreckers brand flasks, which should be here by the end of the year, which is super exciting. So if you want to channel in your inner homewrecker, fill her up. And I think that's about it.
Facebook.com/Buffalo.
You forgot your life coach.
Oh, wow.
I figured he could talk for himself.
You forgot your life coach.
Not for nothing. Not for nothing. Facebook.com/referee. I didn't get that.
Did you really? Okay.
Yes.
That's amazing.
WrestlingReferee.com. I think ahead. ShindyWrestling.com. Oh, wait, I didn't say that.
Don't go to that.
Don't go there. It'll ruin your life.
And some stuff.
Well, to wrap up and focus back on IWF and the Indy Card Mafia, July 22nd.
It's my birthday. It is my birthday. And there's nothing I'd rather do than kick Mirage in the face on my birthday.
That's a Friday.
Oh, I wanted to punch her in the face for
Friday night.
Don't worry.
I don't know if I'm booked that day. I know I gotta work.
Concept.
Well, that's fine. The show will start till 6.
Cool beans.
That's right. 9 to 5, no problem.
I will be there.
Excellent.
Yes, Friday, July 22nd. You guys in the Indy Card Mafia.
It's gonna be a good one, to say the least. There will be blood. And we didn't buy the canvas. So it's not a problem.
I don't know whose canvas it is, but
Poor bastard.
I like Anthony Gaines more and more.
So the challenge has been set.
The gauntlet is laid. And on top of that, to put a little more cherries on top of the sundae, any other tag team that thinks that they can dethrone the Homewreckers, please try. Please, I don't care if it's the Rock City Wrecking Crew. I don't care if it's
Shawns.
I don't care.
There's two
Shawns.
of them.
I don't care if it's the Killer Steves. I don't care if it's Big Cat and Jordan Falco. I don't care if it's Mirage and Jesse Bell. I don't care if it's Tyler and Chris Aiden. I really don't. Please, we welcome you to come dethrone us. Just know that you're going to be sent packing. Period.
Okay. Big words by a medium-sized guy.
Wow.
Medium? Big? No, you're big. No, wait a minute. I take that back. I apologize. My humblest apology. You are big, as we see the breaking flag fall.
Progress Wrestling. It's alive and well. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get back to my liquor and my training. I thank you guys so much for having me. I just wish it was a much better interview. So next time we're on, be on top of that, please.
Wow.
Would you? Because like I said, you don't smell the Chinese, you smell the bullshit. And I wish you smelled like Chinese.
I hate that he just took over my whole interview. I hate that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us.
It's like real ugly.
Jim Steakhouse, let's go. Jim's.
Ooh, yeah, it's the Macho Man here. Yeah, talking to you, from, beyond the realm of spectrum. Yeah, all the other greats are, Dusty Rhodes is over there, Roddy Piper right over there. I got Balls and Axel right over there, and yeah, we're around the radio. Yeah, radio in our faraway land, yeah, so we can listen to you, yeah, talking wrestling on Gear Network. Yeah, we want to hear JC talk about wrestling, yeah. We want to hear who he's interviewing, some of these young up-and-comers, yeah. I want to hear what they're about, and I want to hear them talk about how much of an inspiration the Macho Man really was for him. Yeah, dig it. I dig it. Wow, freak out. I'm doing a commercial. Yeah, right here, Gear Network, talking wrestling. Listen, Ian, as that Perez guy would say. Yeah, dig it. The Talking Wrestling Podcast, every 2 weeks through SummerSlam, here on the Gear Radio Network. Hey everyone, John Cimino here for the Gear Radio Network, and you have asked and asked repeatedly, what is up with the app? We know you have one, and you never push it, you never do anything with it. Well, guess what? We got a better one, and it is free. It is absolutely available for you, and there's so much more you can do with it. Visit GearNetwork.com and click Get the App. It's up on the top banner, or if you're feeling really brave, head to gearnetwork.mobapp.at on your mobile phone and your mobile phone's browser, and you can take Gear Network with you wherever you go. Listen to every show on the Gear Network right from the app. You can view all of our social networks in real time. You can read Gear Network and BLTDsports.com blogs in real time, and you can also shop Amazon and help us out and help you out. It is free. Did I mention that? Again, gearnetwork.com or gearnetwork.mobapp.at. Download it right now.
Riverworks Wrestling fans, this is the Silver Fox, voice box of Riverworks Wrestling, Joey the Bruiser Tenebruso. Again, reminding everyone the big event will be held Saturday, July 23rd at Buffalo Riverworks. It will be the Wrestling Legends of the Odd, a tribute to Ilio DiPaolo 20th anniversary. On that night, you're going to see all the wrestling stars for Riverworks Wrestling to be there, including Big Time Bill Collier, The Franchise Shane Douglas, All Ego Ethan Page, Blackjack Phoenix, the Aponte Twins, and of course Team Canada along with Tim Horner Jr. and many more stars. This is the event that you'll also see many of the former WCW superstars there, including former Kingpin Eric Bischoff, the Nasty Boys, Jimmy, Mouth of the South Heart, and Leaping Lanny Poffo, who will be presented with a very special award honoring the late and great Randy, the Macho Man Savage, as he'll be the first member inducted into the Ilio DiPaolo Legends of the Odd Hall of Fame. Again, the event goes down Saturday, July 23rd at Buffalo Riverworks. And preceding that date, on July 22nd, we also invite you to Coca-Cola Field for a special Friday night bash, as the Wrestling Legends will be there as well. So it's going to be a whole weekend of the Wrestling Legends in Buffalo, New York. All proceeds will benefit Children's Hospital and the Ilio DiPaolo Scholarship Fund. Tickets are only $40 for VIP reception, $25 and $20 respectively, and you can get those available at BuffaloRiverworks.com beginning June the 15th. Again, we want you all there. It was a big night 20 years ago. It's going to be a big night again. Wrestling Legends of the Odd 20th anniversary at Buffalo Riverworks on July 23rd. Don't you dare.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got a special treat for you. There is an event coming up Sunday, July 10th. I don't know my days. But July 10th, there's a special event. There's a training seminar with the one, the only, one of the best guys in the business today. Been in WWE, been in TNA. No, not TNA. He hasn't been in TNA.
He was there for a short period.
He was? I know he was in ROH. And still in ROH.
Cup of coffee.
Yeah. Mr. Chris Hero. And today, talking about this seminar, we have Mr. Mikey Everynite. Every lady's dream at night.
I would say the pleasure is all mine, but it is all mine.
Yeah, I guess it is all yours. Whatever, Mikey. So, Mikey, tell me about this seminar that you just brought up today.
Hey, sometimes the blind squirrel's got to run into a nut. Chris Hero had contacted, would like to run a seminar on Sunday at 3 p.m. As many people as he could possibly get here. The cost is $40, but it's a minimum of 2 hours. We're going to discuss psychology, ring movement, placement, the when and the whys, how to market yourself, what's the best way to market yourself. It's just an all-inclusive overall seminar for, I would hope, the advanced wrestler would show up, because Chris Hero, in fact, isn't a very advanced wrestler.
Yeah.
And has a lot of opportunities to pass on knowledge and things that you normally wouldn't get from a run-of-the-mill, for lack of a better phrase, former WWE superstar who's just collecting a paycheck. I was reaffirmed that this is not just a paycheck, and it's more like a scouting mission. So
wow. Okay. See, and that right there is enough to sign up if you haven't already signed up. So this isn't for any newbies or any rookies, right?
I mean, they can come and do all the cardio, because the cardio is going to be. I was confirmed the cardio is going to be very intensive, which here at Grapplers Anonymous we love.
Yeah.
Cardio is king.
Yeah, cardio definitely is king at Grapplers Anonymous. So with that, so rookies can definitely come, or not rookies, but new people that want to try out wrestling, want to learn what wrestling is about. I mean, you can definitely come to Grapplers Anonymous as well. You know, you can still go through the steps. You can still learn, watch, listen, because that's what pro wrestling is about. You know, closing your mouth, opening your eyes and your ears, and sitting there and looking and listening to everything. You know, so being new to the business or wanting to know about the business, this is a great opportunity for you as well to get to know Grapplers Anonymous. That's here in Buffalo, New York, in Lackawanna, New York.
Yeah, we're down the outskirts of South Buffalo and Lackawanna, where they meet. Everybody who's ever driven down South Park Avenue has seen the big, giant Catholic basilica on the corner of Ridge and South Park. We are not far from there. I pretty much can throw my wrestling boot from where we are right now.
Half a block away.
Half a block away.
Yeah. So with that being said, what's the price on it?
It's $40.
Yeah.
Which is not too extravagant, but it's not very cheap either. I mean, but you're going to get your time and your money's worth. I was guaranteed of it. So,
but the thing is, $40 is cheap compared to what you're going to get with this seminar.
It's an investment in yourself.
It is. I mean, if you're anybody, or if you want to be anybody in the professional wrestling business in this area, or in the Rochester area that listen to this, or in the Batavia area, anywhere in these areas that you want to listen, Dunkirk area, that you listen to this and you hear it, you definitely want to get your ass here, because if you want to claim to be a pro wrestler and you want to play that pro wrestler game that you play every weekend, where you're like, I'm a pro wrestler and you want to go to one show, this is going to get you better at what you do and what you want to do and where you want to get to. Chris Hero has been to the NXT, WWE, TNA, ROH. Why in the hell would you not be here?
Not to mention, he's wrestled all over the world.
All over the world.
He just wrestled Michael Elgin at ESW. Why the hell would you not want to be here? $40. That's it. 40.
And make the investment in yourself, and then come check out the facility, because if pro wrestling is for you, for all intents and purposes, I don't know if there's going to be any backlash from this statement, but we don't train sports entertainers. We train professional wrestlers.
And there's no backlash at all. Because I know how you guys train. I hate it. And the reason why I hate it is because it's so freaking good, because it's something that's needed. You know what I'm saying? It weeds out the people that want to say, oh, I want to be a pro wrestler, but don't have the endurance, or don't even want to even make that attempt to try. But it also, if you get past that first initial stage, it gets you better in your personal life as well. It gets you physically fit. It gets you, the ability to do things in life other than just pro wrestling. You feel better, you eat better, you live better, you breathe better, everything.
Professional wrestling to us is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's not a hobby. It's not a career choice. It's our life. We live this 7 days a week. Even the days that we are closed here, we're always planning something or looking for a new way or angle to teach something. You know, always taking suggestions from the quote unquote the old timers. You know why? Because if it worked back then, it works now.
It's gonna work now. Yeah. Well, thanks, Mikey. I appreciate it. We're definitely going to get this on, you know, and we're going to get this on as soon as possible, right, Pat G?
Yes.
All right. As soon as possible so we can actually get this advertised.
Sunday, 3 p.m., Grapplers Anonymous, 697 Ridge Road, Lackawanna, New York, 14218. Put it into your GPS. Come with a great attitude, some mat shoes, and a towel because you are going to need it. And some water, too, why not?
Definitely. If you miss this, you know what you get. Cyclone!
The preceding presentation has been brought to you by the Gear Network.